Let's discover the truth of God's Word together with Reverend Jide-Samuel. You can also join the live service on your social media platform every Sunday by 2 p.m. and Wednesday 6 p.m. Facebook, Shining Light Ministries International. YouTube, Reverend Jide-Samuel Shining Light Ministries International. On Twitter, at Shining Light M. Website, www.shininglightministries.org. Shining with double letter N. Or contact Shining Light Ministries on 0808 885 4448.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8. Apostle Paul, under the inspiration of the Spirit of God, the Spirit of truth, said to every one of us via the body of saved people living at Corinth in his day, by saying, every one of us adult humans out there, as well as none of us adult humans, can do nothing, absolutely nothing, 0% against the truth but for the truth. Why is this so? How come? Willingly, unwillingly, consciously, subconsciously, present, past, present, none of us and every one of us can do nothing against the truth. Is because it's the truth that counts. It's the truth that matters. Our God is a God of truth. Our God is fabricated for the truth, by the truth, with the truth. There's no way God can show up in your life, in my life, in your situation, in my situation, without the truth, without you being a person of the truth. And this is where deceitfulness of religion, culture, custom, upbringing comes in. Because these are all man-made institutions. Most of the time, when people have a flair, an addiction to a particular culture, tradition, upbringing, religion, is because there are instances in that religion, in that culture, in that upbringing, in that custom, of people living by the truth, and it does work for them because truth always works. And anytime this happens, people now assume it's because of the religion. People now assume it's because of the culture. People now assume it's because of the custom, not knowing that life was fabricated for the truth, by the truth, with the truth. Truth is life's principle, life's laws that our maker, life designer, put into operation to make life runs the way it's supposed to be. One primary truth that many of us are not conscious of is this: once you are an adult human, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your upbringing, irrespective of things you have faced, positively or negatively, your mindset, your desire, your belief system, your treasure, your emotional bonding with a matter is what begins to matter most in your life. That's one basic truth in life. But you see, people use that same faith, that same mindset, that same emotional treasure, that same bonding into a particular matter, into particular people, into a particular religion, a particular culture. They now standardize that as God. They now standardize that as the secret. If that is so, how come God cannot make the whole world to be at peace? How come there are wars, turbulence, calamities, disaster every single day? How come on one side, as somebody is enjoying fullness of joy, some other people are facing embodiment of sorrows and pains, shedding tears of pain and blood? Is because the moment you are an adult human being, it's your faith, it's your mindset, it's your belief system, it's what you embrace as paramount in your life that works, because that is the truth. That is what Christ was referring to in John chapter 8 verse 32. This is the same thing Apostle Paul is referring to in this 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8. Christ said, when you know the truth, when you discover the truth, when you embrace the truth in any and every situation you find yourself, it says this truth is going to set you free. And when you're free totally, not partially. You're free indeed. Truth has different levels, but one common entity in all facets of truth is the law, is the principle, life's law that governs, that dictates, that determines what is going on in that situation. That is the reason why I give us this illustration a lot of times. You see a couple expecting a child. You having a particular gender for your newborn is not based on your desire. It's not based on the fact that you prayed. It's based on that truth that for you to have a particular gender in your offspring, it takes the seed that even the lives activate from the man, the male entity. If it's an X chromosome based gene, then you're going to have a bouncing baby girl. But if you were expecting a baby girl, if you prayed for a baby girl, you will assume it's your prayer that worked. No. What worked was it was an X chromosome that got tick. Is your turn.
Let's discover the truth of God's Word together with Reverend Jide-Samuel. You can also join the live service on your social media platform every Sunday by 2 p.m. and Wednesday 6 p.m. Facebook, Shining Light Ministries International. YouTube, Reverend Jide-Samuel Shining Light Ministries International. On Twitter at Shining Light M. Website www.shininglightministries.org. Shining with double letter N. Or contact Shining Light Ministries on 0808 885 4448.
I always tell people, go check medical research. The man with the lowest sperm count is about 180 million sperm cells at the lowest discharge. That means every one of us listening to me today, including my humble self, we outran 180 million potential human to arrive to this world. How can that be a mistake? How can that be luck? How can that be coincidence? No, that is truth for you. You are here because you are meant to be here. You are here because it's your turn. You are here because the truth that brought you here ticked you. If you're a man, the Y chromosome. If you're a woman, the X chromosome. That is why you're here. In fact, let me tell you, God's people, to every one of us arriving in this world, the truth concerning it, none of us is an illegitimate child. People come up with those concepts of a child being a bastard. There is nothing like illegitimate child. What you can have is an illegitimate sexual fellowship. What you can have is an illegitimate couple. What you can have is an illegitimate parent, but not an illegitimate child. Because we all arrived here based on that truth that an X or a Y chromosome genes fertilizing the egg that the woman carries in the womb. That is why you see medical science have been able to come up with advanced technology of IVF. Some people out of religion will say that cannot be God. How can that be God? It still fulfills the same truth. IVF is just an artificial way of fulfilling the same truth as natural conception. It's still the same truth, the same law, the same life's law that God designed that every one of us will arrive divinely here to fulfill our purpose, which is the male seed, whether X or Y, fertilizing the female egg. Another example of truth that people are still struggling today is the area of marriage. Our maker who designed marriage never designed it for women. Even though culture, wrong upbringing, lies of religion, tradition have told women, and unfortunately a lot of millions of women, listen to me, truth is truth, even nobody believes it. And a lie is a lie, even if everybody embraces it. The truth concerning marriage is a man, a real man, a philogynist, forgetting all his boundaries and coming under the influence of a queen. That's what makes marriage. No matter how much you have soft spot as a woman for a man, you can't make yourself his wife. He's the only one that can do that. It's Adam that made Eve, his wife. God never told Adam, this is your wife. All that God said, and you can go and confirm in Genesis chapter 2. All that God said to Adam. In fact, God didn't say to Adam, God said to himself. He said, this guy needs help. The best of this guy is yet to come. He needs to go under the umbrella of a queen. And that's why till tomorrow, that truth stand. No matter how anointed you are, no matter how gifted you are, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how hardworking you are, no matter how nice you are as a man, your best can never come out until you are under the umbrella of a queen, which is an ideal God's type of woman. So God said to himself, this is not the best for this guy. His best is not good enough. I'm going to provide a cover, a help, a counsel, a supporter, a stabilizer, a strengthener that is perfect for him. And that's what God did. When God took his call, his purpose, which is what is called rib there, and God made in a full-blown influence, a reservoir, and brought to him. That's what God did. God never said. There are lots of men out there who have met queens in their life. And that's why in Proverbs 18, Solomon, who knew what he's talking about because he had experience with a minimum of 1,000 women. He said, any man that runs into a queen has run into a good thing and obtained it. Goodness and mercy of the Lord. It was Adam that told himself, this is now bone of my bones. This is now flesh of my flesh. And that it should be called a woman because she reflects embodiment of why I'm here. That's the truth. You don't have to believe it, but that's what's going to work. What most people call package marriage today is a slave, not a queen, under the influence of a man that is already lost. It will never work. It can never work. It has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. It has nothing to do with your qualification, but it has everything to do with the truth. Because it's the truth that works. Most of what we call prosperity today is taking advantage of the ignorance of the other people we live in today, that many people don't understand their God-given right. But the truth is this: a day will come that other person will be conscious that as an adult human being, man or woman, I determine my faith. Not my parents, not a pastor, not a husband or wife, not a family member, not a political leader, but me, myself, and I as an adult human being. Because it's the truth that sets free. Because none of us can do anything against the truth, but everything we do, we say, we hear, we believe is going to work for the truth for us. So God's people, make sure your number one utmost desire in your short at existence is to conform to the truth 24/7. Stay blessed and stay rapturable.
I hope you've been blessed by the message. You can follow Reverend Jide-Samuel on Facebook at Shining Light Ministries International, YouTube, Reverend Jide-Samuel Shining Light Ministries International, Twitter at Shining Light M, website www.shininglightministries.org, Shining with double letter N, or contact Shining Light Ministries on 0808 885 4448. Keep a date with God and destiny. Join us, same time, same platform, next week for another season of discovering the truth of God's Word.